It is session 3 of the wheelchair curling event. It is the 4-person discipline, and we have a clash of the titans today. It is perennial achievers, Canada. They will be playing Great Britain after 4 ends. It is Canada 2, Great Britain 1. Mr. McKenzie saying he likes this one, looks good to him. Oh, he has got both of them. That was not easy at all. Very nice. Still so close this game after 5 ends. It's 2 each. It is Britain that lead Canada 3 points to 2. They'll be delighted with that 6th end.
3, 13. Come on.
Oh, this looks lovely. This looks lovely. That is a super shot from him. Phew, got there in the end.
Seven.
13-7.
This looks very nice. Oh, keep going, keep going.
Got into that, Sue.
Oh, if I could have given them a couple of sweepers, we would surely have pulled that a bit further. Another stolen point to Great Britain. They're starting to creep ahead. It is 4-2 to Britain after 7. Well, Mark Idison, huge opportunity to put your team close to at least an extra end, if not more. This looks pretty good. That's a great shot from the Canadian skipper. 1, 2, 3 reds currently lying. You could cut the tension with a knife. Final throw of the 8th end for Hugh Niblo. This must be up though. This must be up. This must be up. It needs to get to 4 foot. It needs to get to 4 foot. It needs to get to 4 foot. Oh, Britain. What a result for Canada. They take 3 points in that 8th end. Wow, what a turnaround. Really snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Canada, who win 5 points to 4.
Yeah, they came out swinging today, had a really good start against us and kept the pressure on us the whole game. I mean, right down to the 8th end. So kudos to them. They're a strong team, and you know, we've gotten to know them really well over the years, and we have a lot of fun, a lot of camaraderie out there playing against them. So yeah, it was a good game.
Fans were out in force for the mixed team wheelchair curling. The match saw the home nation, Italy, take on the might of the reigning Paralympic champions, China. The first half of the game was tight. Despite China's vocal encouragement, low-scoring ends meant there was little between the two teams. Heading into the 4th, it was 2-1 to China. But Italy had the advantage of the final stone. Skip Wang Haitao played a well-weighted shot, ending up just outside the button. Italy would need to put their stone closer to the centre to level the score.
12-20.
The shot ran wide and long, giving China the point. The steal of 1 put them 3-1 up at the halfway stage. China kept up the pressure after the break. They had 2 counting stones and placed an outer guard to keep the house protected. It would require a skillful shot from the Italian skip with his final stone of the 5th. Despite his initial concern, the takeout was effective. It kept China's score to just 1. They were 4-1 up with 3 ends to go. China kept applying pressure. They put 3 stones into the house towards the end of the 8th, which would have put them up by 8 points to 3. But Italy conceded. As the end wasn't completed, the score didn't count. China took the win by 5 points to 3.
A bright morning in Cortina d'Ampezzo to the Paralympic wheelchair curling mixed team event. We're still in the early stages of the round robin. Slovakia have won one, lost one. Norway still looking for their first win. And this match started slowly. Norway with the first point after 2 ends. Slovakia was struggling to make any headway. Petr Zatko missed a chance to score with the hammer in the 4th end. At the halfway stage, Norway led 3-0. This game is all about precision. Slovakian skip showing his skills in the 6th end to try and get on the scoreboard.
13-6.
Bravo, Stein!
But the Norwegians were equal to the task.
Že budeš troška rýchlejšie, tak sa od svojho môžeš odraziť aspoň za neho a máš tam stále ten double, keby niečo. Jasné?
Ešte kúsok!
And finally, a breakthrough. Just 2 points in it going into the final end. This could go either way, the stress beginning to show. It all came down to the final play of the match. Not enough from the Norwegian skip. What a comeback for Slovakia.
Thank you for that game, thank you.
Slovakia 6, Norway 4.
Sweden faced Latvia in session 3 of the mixed team wheelchair curling. Sweden was one of the favourites coming into the competition, having taken silver back in Beijing. Latvia, competing in their 2nd Paralympic Winter Games, were high in confidence after a 9-0 win in their previous game. The experience of the Swedish team shone through in the early stages. They placed 4 in the house in the 2nd end. But Latvia had the final stone or hammer. They needed to minimise the score. Their shot failed to clear any Swedish stones, giving Sweden a steal of 4 and a commanding lead of 5-0 after 2 ends. It was a similar story in the 3rd. Petr Sandal with an impressive takeout, giving Sweden the advantage once more. Sweden had 4 to count as Latvia lined up for their last stone. Skip Sergei Dachenko could only decrease the margin by 1, and Sweden extended their lead to an impressive 8 points without reply. Sweden had the hammer in the 5th. Viljo Pettersson Dahl had 1 stone already in the centre. Could he add a 2nd for a score of 2? It was perfectly weighted. And while there was clearly a red stone in the middle of the house, it was a close call whether the 2nd stone would also count. Official measurements confirmed the score of 2, putting Sweden 10-1 up. Latvia had the hammer in the 6th. Their shot led to a score of 1, but it wasn't enough. and they conceded the match. A convincing win for a delighted Sweden. 10-2 after 6 ends of play.
My name is Brenna Huckabee. I do para snowboard, and I'm from the United States of America.
My name is Ina Forrest. My sport is wheelchair curling, and I represent Canada. International Women's Day takes me back to when I was a child, and women's liberation was a big thing. So I've always felt like a very strong woman and thought that women should have all the opportunities, and they definitely have all the capabilities that men do. So power to women.
I think women are incredible, and people are finally just now catching on. Being in a male-dominated sport, it can be really easy to lose your femininity in it and not see it as an asset. Being connected with other women in my sport has really grounded me on what it means to be like a badass woman. And I don't know, I'm so proud of all the women in my life and all the women on the snowboard circuit that I just want to be the best person that I can be because I want to represent them well.
Having more media out that shows women involved in sport gives girls a chance to see that as a role that they may be interested in. You learn that a lot of girls, they might play when they're preteen and then they hit the teenage years and it really drops off. So I think it's important to keep a lot of focus on women in sports so girls realize that, yeah, you can keep playing despite body changes and body image because there's a sport out there for you too.
Don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the people that are telling you you're not good enough, you're not fast enough, you're never gonna be. Nobody cares. How many times we've heard that? Nobody cares about X, Y, and Z sports. But the truth is, if you care, that's somebody, and show up for yourself because you're worth it. If you want change to happen, sometimes you gotta be the one to do it.
LL2 semifinals, semifinal number 1.
And out of the start break quickly is the green, but look for Huckabee. She was the fastest qualifier in the seeds yesterday.
This is crazy. Look at the move
Oh,
from
the
here.
pass.
Huckabee goes back to 3rd. Just not going to be able to do it. Wang and Hu will move on. LL2 semifinal number 2. Riders gotta ride to the Wu-Tang. Who's gonna come across first?
Hernandez with an exceptional start and now taking the early lead, leaving the riders in her wake.
The veteran at 51, showing no signs of slowing here today. Looking back, there's no one even near you. Hernandez number 1, number 2, that's going to be Delson.
Congrats to those two.
LL2,
here we go
big
with
final
our
set.
finalists here. That's going to
China,
be Cecily
France,
Alvarez and Cai
USA.
Jiayun. They'll meet up in the big final with Vance and Ju.
Here we go. We are racing for the gold, silver, and bronze. Looks like red and green.
Hernandez, the Paralympic legend, and Delson, the debutante from USA, out in the early lead, but it is Hernandez and Delson who are head-to-head right now.
That is green in the number 2 spot. That's going to be Cai Delson. Look at the silver.
Oh, the 2 Chinese riders have gone down. Hernandez continues to drive for it and attack.
Hernandez, Delson, 1 and 2. Hernandez, will pick the silver. But who's going to grab the bronze? For France.
Congrats to Wang
Hernandez,
Xinju,
Republic
People's Republic
goes
of
back to
China.
back. Gold medalist Francis Cecile Hernandez, USA's Kate Delson in silver, and Wang Jinyu, the People's Republic of China, with bronze.
It's incredible. I can't realize what happened. I worked for that, but when you cross the finish line and we are first, it's always the same thing. I can't realize, but I'm very, very, very proud. My daughter, I told you 2 days ago, my daughter is here, and my dream was to see some tears, but tears of joy in the eyes and on the face of my daughter. So I did it, and this medal is for her.
I was just enjoying the moment into that final. You only get to drop your first Paralympics big final once in your life, if you get any. So I was really in the moment, and that paid off. And I remember the run very well because I was present the whole time, and I was just thinking about all my friends and family at home watching, and have been there for me forever. So thank you.
中国很棒，中国第一。我为 has won the first ever medal in history for China in the women's snowboard cross. I am absolutely thrilled to have brought honor to my country. I'm just so happy.
Semi-final number 1, People's Republic of China, France, and the Netherlands.
Zhu across the line first, with Wang closely followed behind.
China 1 and 2 right there. Look at this. Robin is racing, getting a little tangled up on each other. But still, they will cross first.
Great aggressive riding from Montecchione, just not able to catch those Chinese riders.
Semi-final number 2, China, Italy, Switzerland, Slovakia. Red to the front, right off the bat. China, Switzerland, 1 and 2. Slovakia 3, Lucchini 4. G. Bumping through the rollers. G will cross first. Barney for Switzerland will cross second. G. Lugia from China will go to the big final, battling for the medals, and so will Farney from Switzerland. Time to send it. Here we go. Racing underway. Well, right now you have China 1, 2, and 3. Switzerland 4. He's trying to break up the party here. A little stumble on red. That means Switzerland gets into the number 3 spot.
Plenty of time here for a move to be made from behind.
Ji, Zhu, and Farney. Here we go. Look at this. Farney trying to break up the party. He does that. Ji will cross to the gold. Zhu will cross to the silver. And Switzerland's Farney will cross for the bronze. Your Paralympic medalist, SBUL. Gold, Ji Leja. Silver, Zhu Yonggang. And bronze, Aaron Farney.
First of all, I'd like to sincerely thank the International Olympic Committee and the International Paralympic Committee. We are truly grateful for your support and the trust you placed in us. 我相信我也通过我们的获得所有的成绩的运动员，相信能够激励我们国际所有的残疾人朋友们。
因为昨天我是一赛第4，然后今天呢就是想着就是努力拼一把，结果没想到直接就拼到了银牌，确实是非常的激动，也是意料之外的。
I felt the pressure from the outside, but I tried not to keep it away from me, because I know when you're under pressure, then you can crack, and so I tried to play it cool and stay as relaxed as possible, because then I know it's the best feeling or the situation for me to showcase my abilities.
Semi-final number 1, LL1, Canada, USA, China in this one.
What a semi-final filled with Paralympic medalists, and it's Turner, the reigning Paralympic champion, who takes the early lead.
Turner in the number 1 spot. That's going to be Elliott in the number 2 spot. Those will be the 2 to move on if it was over now, but it's far from over because Green is trying to get around his teammate, and it's not going to happen. Turner will cross first. Elliott will cross second. LL1 semi-final number 2 pits Netherlands, Japan, and China against each other.
And it's clear across the edges as here Wu takes an early lead.
Where's Foss? In fourth. You don't expect him. Foss goes down. Wu looking for an opportunity to get around Kosuda. It's not going to happen. Kosuda will come across first. Wu close behind. LL1, the big final set. Canada, USA, Japan, and China. Ryder's got a ride. Trying to make it a move here. And shutting the door. Turner.
Oh! Turner is down, and Elliott has taken the lead.
Wu Zhongwei trying to find his opportunity. Can he get around him? Look at
Here
that.
He comes!
Wu Zhongwei. Here we go to the end. Wu Zhongwei will grab the gold. USA's Noah Elliott, the silver. What a race. And in third, that's going to be Kosuda from Japan. Tyler Turner putting his hand up. They might look at this one. What will the judges think here? The judges saw something in that one. Tyler Turner will get that third place. Wu Zhongwei, your gold medalist. Noah Elliott, your silver. And Tyler Turner, your bronze.
因为接下来还有比赛，就继续努力吧。
Yeah, you know, a lot of variable conditions, a lot of changing on the course, and so it made it tough for competitions. And you know, I didn't have the best qualifier. I could have won, like I wanted a better qualifier. But with all that said, heat racing is a totally different ball game, and so I was excited to come in today and just give it my effort, give it my A game, and was so stoked to see that brought me a silver today.
It was a crazy race. That's why we love snowboard cross, isn't it? It's exciting, it's crazy, there's crashes, it's fast. Unfortunately, sometimes you're on the, you know, not the winning end of that, but that's what happens. So that's why we love it, that's why we show up, and I'll be back.
SBLL2, the semifinals. Italy, USA, Canada, and USA.
Perry Thoner with the early lead. Oh, and we've also got the American Miller with a great start. We do expect Perry Thoner to come out, and here he has with the early advantage.
Look at the lead he has opened up here today. Perry Thoner looks like there's no stopping him. Look at this, doubling up. Crossing line for Thoner. Who's going to come across the number 2 spot? That's going to be Massey for Team Canada. For LL2 semi-final number 2. Australia, People's Republic of China, Korea, and the USA.
Tudhope with the early advantage off the Wu-Tang, not far behind his Lee.
Tudhope in the number 1. Lee Jiayun in the number 2. To the finish. Tudhope's going to cross first. Lee's going to cross second. Tudhope and Lee going to the big final to battle for the medals. Riders stacked and round.
Perry Thoner straight out of the gate. Can anyone stop the hometown hero here to win gold in his Paralympic debut? Here come the others trying to challenge Tudhope for that silver medal.
Does Perry Thoner have an engine on that board? Because look at the lead he has opened up. Perry Thoner, oh, look at the battle. A collision. Tudhope should be in second. He is. Perry Thoner, your gold medalist. Tudhope, your silver, and Lee, your bronze. Oh my goodness. Lee Jae-hook, Republic of Korea, bronze. Australia's Ben Tudhope, silver. And Italy's Emmanuel Pertoner, gold.
Questa medaglia per me è una grande soddisfazione dopo tutti questi 4 anni che ho fatto nel mio nuovo percorso paralimpico. Portare a casa una medaglia vuol dire che valeva la pena worth it, every sacrifice, every hour that I have put into the sport che ho dedicato a questo sport.
Yeah, it's insane. You know, the competition has gotten so much harder throughout this 4 years. Our sport has progressed and gotten to a new level of competition, and so to be able to perform on the day, yeah, it's a dream come true.
I can't believe it now.
I'm really exciting now. I don't remember. I think maybe a few days later I can remember this moment.
Lots of excitement outside and inside mixed doubles action between Great Britain and the People's Republic of China. Low nines. So Great Britain trying to go for 3 here. What a start that would be against China. Looking to hit this yellow, move things about and move it into position. And it is 3 for Great Britain. After the first end, Great Britain 3, People's Republic of China 0. Final stone of the third end. A nice draw in here for Joe Butterfield would give Great Britain 3 more points.
Lane's close.
Felt close.
14-2.
Inching closer and closer towards the... Is it going to make it? It's not going to make it.
Never mind.
But it is 2 for Great Britain. Great Britain 5. People's Republic of China 1. Here we go, last stone of this fifth end. Another very challenging shot for Joe Butterfield here.
12.5.
It's a good effort, but it's going to go on a little bit more.
Never mind.
Well, it does mean 2 for China, a steal of 2. Great Britain 5, People's Republic of China 5 after 5 ends. And number 7, China lead 8-5. Another tough ask for Joe Butterfield. Oh, and that's disappointing. And it does mean a steal of 2 for China. And they've decided to call it quits. Unbeaten in the round robin, People's Republic of China. The final result, Great Britain 5, People's Republic of China 10.
我觉得今天的比赛，这个 I think today's game was really tough, big challenge for us. It was the first time we would use this sheet, and we didn't handle it particularly well at the start. So we were basically trying to find our rhythm on the ice the whole time.
Yeah, it was a hard game. The main issue was the curls. They're quite different here and tricky to manage. And going 5-1 down early on didn't help. So from that point, it always felt like an uphill battle.
Ladies and in Paralympic wheelchair curling mixed doubles, Estonia played Japan. Both of these teams have won 2, lost 3 of their round-robin matches so far. The top 2 teams of 8 make it through to the semi-finals, and it's still all to play for. Japan are the reigning world champions. And they started to show why in the fourth end. Having been down 3-0, a good hammer meant that it was now all square at the halfway point, 3-all. Estonia played a great shot in the sixth end to try get ahead. But Japan kept counter-attacking. 5-3 to Japan going into the seventh. A busy house here meant a close call. Was it 2 or 3 to the Japanese? The measurements went the way of the world champions. Estonia had a lot to do going into the final end at 8-3 down. And it proved too much. Japan just too strong for the Estonians in this match. The Japanese pair starting to find their form in the latter stages of the round robin. It ended Estonia 3, Japan 8.
この1勝は予選突破に向けてとても大事な一戦だったので勝てて本当に良かったと思っています。
とても幸福です。Honestly, I'm just really happy. あとはto come away with a win in such an important qualifier means a great deal. とても嬉しい。
An enthusiastic crowd were in full voice at the wheelchair curling as Latvia played the Republic of Korea in the round-robin stage of the mixed doubles event. Korea was second in the standings. A win here would take them a step closer to qualifying for the semi-finals. Latvia had had mixed fortunes so far, but were looking to build on their recent win against the hosts, Italy. There was little to separate the two teams throughout the first 4 ends, and at the halfway point, the scores were equal, 2 each. Latvia called a power play in the 6th end. This changes the position of the 2 placed stones at the start of the game to one side of the sheet. It leaves the central area of the ice free, which can result in larger scores for the team with the last stone advantage. Korea played a tactical shot with their last stone of the end. It curled around in the final stages to put them in the scoring position. Polina Roskova needed an accurate final shot. She had to place her stone closer to the centre to take the point. The relief was clear. A score of 1 put both teams level once more. Korea had a 1-point lead heading into the final end. But Latvia had the hammer. They would have the final throw. A perfect finish and a well-earned win. The final score, Latvia 5, the Republic of Korea 4.
Session 6, it is the penultimate round for the mixed doubles event for wheelchair curling. We are going to be watching the United States of America, and they're up against host nation Team Italy. 1 throw left to come in the second. US already in scoring position. Needs to navigate this gap for Dwyer. She's done it beautifully. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is a basket full of points. What a throw from Laura Dwyer. Big end in the second there. It is the US leading Italy 4-1. So Italy already lying 1. And this throw from Orietta Berto to score 2. This looks pretty nice. She's round the guard. And that is going to score beautifully. Lovely throw. The crowd is delighted. Huge support for the Italian team here. It's the US 5, Italy 4. And this is the final throw for Team Italy. If she can get this right, this is gorgeous. A fine, fine throw from Orietta Berto.
Stay out. Stay out. Good job, Laura.
I would say that was, you would call that a low percentage shot. The likelihood of getting that shot was pretty low, to be honest. But it is 5 each. Going into the last end, it is US 6, Italy 5. That is a nice smooth delivery. She's looking nervous. Oh, she's missed it. That's tragic. Heartbreak for Italy. But what a win for the US. What a battle they had. 7 points to 5.
Individual sitting for the women is the first biathlon event on the schedule today.
Anja Vicker missed out on a medal in Beijing, finished 4th in the individual. Sana Masters doesn't need the long straight together faces.
Only 19 seconds in front already. This is the young pretender to Oksana Masters, Kendall Gretchen and Jevika's dominance of the sports. Kim Yoon-ji, who's had some tremendous success still as a teenager.
So Kim with an early lead, some 27 seconds over Masters. It's a very interesting reading. Well, four out of 5. Sounds good, but it's not what she wanted.
Kim Yoon-ji will be in the gold medal position, but only by 2.6 seconds from Vika. 27.7 back is Gretsch and Masters, who are fighting for possibly bronze. Here comes Kendall Gretsch. Time.
Oh, she's going to just be inside with a 12-second margin over her teammate Oksana Masters.
Kim Yoon-ji is going to set the standard that only Anja Vika out on track can beat. Kim Yoon-ji is in the gold medal position. Anja Vika will be a silver medal winner. Parabiathlon has a new star, and it's the teenage Korean Kim Yoon-ji.
Gold then to Kim Yoon-ji of the Republic of Korea, silver to Germany's Anja Vika, and the bronze to Kendall Gretsch of the United States.
Honestly, I can't believe my shooting today, but in the range, my coach said to believe myself, and I believe my coach believe myself, and that makes good difference today.
Amazing, you know, it's just incredible. I really didn't count on a medal today, and winning silver is unbelievable. Especially after missing the first shot, I was like, oh no, that's not how you want to start an individual competition. But you know, managing to get the 19 targets after that, I'm just really happy about that, and yeah, it's incredible.
That was a really, really tough race, and yeah, it definitely came down to the last shooting. So, but yeah, it was a really tough race and long race, but I'm really happy with it.
Turn our attention now to the men's individual sitting. Mao Zhongwu, relatively new to biathlon, gold in the cross country in 2022, middle distance and 2 silver medals. So we know he's got the endurance in his arms.
Bronze medal winner in the individual in Beijing. Playing catch up slightly here. There's one way to do that, and that's to be quick and clear. That's the quickest we've seen in the individual so far.
Rad, a miss on the second visit, but not this time.
Rad moves into 3rd place. Zhongwu has gone clear. He's only missed once on the range. And he's on to the final 2.5 kilometre circuit. Liu Zishu. We just saw Mao Zhongwu go clear in the final round, 30-11.
He's got a 29-second lead over his teammate. Down to the line. Mao Zhongwu, and he's 2:07 clear of Sweeney, so he's temporarily into the lead.
He's going to set a time which is going to be difficult for the rest to beat. Liu Zishu moves into the gold medal position. And Taras Rad will finish in 3rd position, and a bronze medal winner confirmed 1-2 for China. The individual champion, Liu Zishu. The Parabiathlon men's individual sit-in, gold medal for Liu Zishu, silver for Mao Zhongwu, and the bronze for Taras Rad.
It just feels brilliant. We're absolutely brilliant. Getting up on the podium time. 一次又一次得上领奖台，这种感觉太爽了，我太喜欢了。
首先奥运会已经是激动人心的，要在实测的。
我们站在这个领奖台这个位置上，在这个赛场上，我相信我们全世界每个残疾人都有自己的使命。我们是代表性的，相信我们，我相信我把这种特别励志奋斗的精神，去影响世界各地的残疾人，让他们一起，我们一起在地方上走出来，一起加油，一起努力面对生活的困难。
Почуваюся добре, але сьогодні трошки важко було, погода зовсім інша і довга дистанція. Під кінець гонки вже було важкувато.
The women's individual standing competition. And away and racing. Third Paralympic Winter Games for Natalie Wilkie, only 25, a three-time Paralympic Winter Games champion already.
Second in the games, Jiayun. And Natalie Wilkie, courtesy of some missed shots from her rivals, finds herself in the lead. In comes Jiayun.
Oh, and an error.
Oh no, she's got a problem with the rifle.
The chances of medals,
dear, oh dear, such bad luck,
disappearing with every attempt to get the rifle working. Koronova has really hit back after a miss in round one. She's been perfect since.
As she comes to the line, full steam, she's put together the perfect race, and Wilkie crosses in 33 minutes, 1.8.
Koronova is skiing quickly to the line to try and win a medal here in Milan. 36.1 seconds behind, she moves into second place. Jiayun is going to get a medal, and it's silver. And Natalie Wilkie of Canada is the Paralympic Winter Games champion once again.
So bronze medal to Alexandra Koronova of Ukraine, the silver to Zhao Jiqing of China, and gold goes to Natalie Wilkie.
It hasn't really sunk in yet, to be honest. I mean, this whole race, I knew that I had a really, really good chance at, at least being on the podium, and winning the gold was kind of a dream, but I wasn't really thinking about it too much because I just needed to focus in and make sure I shot clean and skied well in this course. And then I thought maybe, just maybe, it's good enough for a gold medal, but that was definitely a big dream, and today that dream came true, so I don't have words for how I'm feeling right now.
因为最后一组不是枪卡带了吗？我就当时想，现在时间已经耽误了，那我不能在枪上再做失误。然后其实当时心理压力还是挺大的，但是也在顶住了压力，然后还是做到了5发5中。我觉得这一点我还是挺好的。
Те, щоб впоратися зі стрільбою, тому що індивідуальна гонка з 4 рубежами – це не мій кожен. Я завжди 2 стрільки і сумую потім, коли не попадаю на подіум.
The course awaits the athletes in the men's individual standing competition. It's looking very good for China at the moment.
Outside, Jiayun. What a debut he's making in biathlon.
Currently in the gold medal position, narrowly ahead of teammates. And goes clear, and clear quickly as well. Has that visit to the range won Cai a medal? I think it may have, and it could well be gold. Of course, where Marco Meyer will really excel from halfway. It is all then downhill. Speedster from Germany. Here comes Cai Jiayun. Into the straights. Cai Jiayun for China. Silvers and bronze in Beijing. But it could be a golden performance in Milan in the individual. Cai Jiayun.
He takes second. All change as they finish in a rush.
Meyer excels over the shorter distance. Into third place, Marco Meier. In great form in Milano Cortina 2026, Marco Meier. China have the gold. Surrounded by giants is Cai Jiayun, gold medal winner in the men's individual standing. Silver for Mark Arends and bronze for Marco Meier.
今天我觉得是因为昨天比了一场赛，我对我的对手有了一个了解。回去我也对他们每个人进行了他们的技术各种节奏的进行了一些分析，然后总结出了自己的一些不好的地方。今天换了战术，去比今天来赛，所以说今天整体我这个从节奏、体能分配上面非常的完美。
Even halfway through the race, still hearing that I was only 10th. Close, but still 10th. And I was like, okay, there's still some room. Let's see what we can achieve. And then 4th was, I moved up. And then the last lap was just a fight to see what could happen. And I think today was a great day of just pulling out a different tactic and responding to the conditions, responding to the situation of the race, and keep fighting. And that paid off to silver.
It's amazing. I can't believe it. So yesterday bronze medal, today bronze medal. It's a dream. 5 rounds on this course. It's tough. The sun was shining a lot, so I need some water on the track over my head. So yeah, what a hard race.
Women's vision impaired race.
Simona Kunikova, Czechia, 17 years old. Wang Yue, China, second Paralympic Winter Games.
Gee, the field has compressed remarkably. Kunikova 16 seconds ahead of Rechtenwald and 20 ahead of Walter.
Pace.
Absolutely flying.
But here's our leader.
Gets the job done.
Wang Yue will now lead. So Wang, who's behind by 30 seconds, will match each other in the range, but shows you that Wang has the pace out on the course.
Rechtenwald. Medal contention.
With Walter and Rechtenwald. Moment, 2 athletes from Germany looking towards the bronze medal. And Wang Yue crosses the line in 35.04 and is the gold medal winner of the women's individual.
Rechtenwald 2 minutes behind Wang. Well, she's a comfortable second. Kunikova behind Wang, ahead of Rechtenwald.
Brilliant gold medal for Wang Yue.
Medalists for the women's individual vision impaired parabiathlon, Wang Yue and Chen Guoming of China, Simona Bubnikova and David Schrutek for Czechia, and Johanna Rechtenwald and Emily Rose Weiss for Germany.
今天的比赛偏向于耐力一些，所以前面滑的比较平稳，没有太着急。因为今天确实是长距离是罚分的。说实在的，这个并不是我的长项，因为我的枪不是特别的完美，然后可能把重心放到打枪那边多一点。
I'm so happy. I'm so excited, and thanks for everybody who make this possible.
I think yesterday we had a good race and we want to do it same. Clear shooting and good racing, good pacing, and I think it was good and yeah. And having fun. Yeah, having fun as well.
Men's individual vision impaired biathlon.
He's our leader.
Deng is just doing a super job, along with guide Liu Hongda.
All important for athletes. If they're going to keep on to the skis of Deng, they need to remain clean in the range.
Suako does just that second time around. Dropped one in the first. Here's our man, Dang. He has absolutely mastered this vital part of vision impaired biathlon. That's astonishing to watch how much quicker he is than everyone else.
From my calculations, I've got about 5 people here ready for a silver or a bronze. He led after the first few meters. He was faultless on the range. The perfect performance. Dang Husong, gold medal winner in Milan. In the men's individual VI. Perfect.
Suako in second position, 2 minutes 20 behind Dang.
Nothing left. Everything is out on the course from Dmitry Suako. Murakowski looking to go quicker than Suako, and does so, moves into second. The medal winners in the men's individual vision impaired. Gold for Dang Hee-sung and guide Lu Honga. Silver for Maxim Mushakowski and guide Vitaly Trus, and bronze for Dmitry Suako and Alexander Nikonovic.
我在想，我终于胜利了，没有白努力。4年一路走过来挺艰苦的，也是对自己一个非常满意的一个交代，一个答案。
I'm calm. Yeah, I know this sounds strange, but I was preparing for this races many years. You know, last 6 months I was training with ChatGPT. Half of my plan was on ChatGPT.
I'm very happy because yesterday I have one miss and in last shoot and take only 5 position. But after race I stay happy because it's first race and I have many race tomorrow after tomorrow.
Welcome to the Cortina Curling Olympic Stadium, the venue for the wheelchair curling. This is our featured game. Canada against Norway, 2 of the traditional powerhouses, if you like, in the world of curling. So this could be quite a tussle. Canada won, Norway won. If Mark Idison can make short shrift of this Yellowstone of Norway, Canada will take a 2-pointer.
Nice shot.
Hits and sticks, never in doubt. Excellent play from the Canadian skip to secure those 2 red stones and 2 points for Canada. It's looking pretty straight at the moment. Oh, what a shot! What an absolutely incredible shot from John Thurston. Smiles all round, absolutely brilliant. Big hugs from his teammate, and the Canadian fans are going wild. Good stuff from him already, with a significant number of reds counting. He's trying a similar thing to Stordal. Of course, the guard's out the way now. He's going to have another one in the mix here. It's as easy as that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's a long, long way back now for Norway. Thinking that's a good idea to call it quits there. Just too much to come back from that. What a victory for Canada. The final score, Canada 9, Norway 2 in this mixed team round-robin matchup.
The only 2 mixed teams from Asia in Paralympic wheelchair curling went head-to-head in the round-robin. Could the Republic of Korea upset the reigning two-time Paralympic champions from the People's Republic of China? At Beijing 2022, China yelled after their rocks. They kept that same tactic at these games, and it worked. 2 more points, China were up 3-1. Korea were looking to answer back the very next end. Taking out China's red stone in scoring position, the Korean stone would stay to help score 2, an even game at the halfway point. The back and forth continued. Korea's last Paralympic medal came 16 years ago at Vancouver 2010, but they kept pace with the #1 team in the world. Scoring another pair, the game was tied 5-5. A win for China would see them go undefeated in their first 3 games of Milano Cortina 2026, taking out the scoring yellow with a final delivery in the 7th end gave China a slim advantage. But Korea had the last shot advantage in the final end. Precision was required to outcount the Chinese red stone, the biggest pressure shot of the game, but the yellow was off target. China survived a thrilling contest, beginning their title defense with a 3-0 round-robin record, 7-5 the final score.
The wheelchair curling mixed team event continued as Italy took on the United States of America. And with neither side able to register a victory so far at Milano Cortina 2026, it was a must-win for both teams. USA narrowly lost to Great Britain on an extra end last time out, but began strongly here. Matthew Toombs with a hammer ensured an opening score of 3 with just one end gone. With a vocal crowd behind them, USA went further ahead in the 3rd. Toombs again with a well-weighted shot. Guaranteeing 4 this time. 7-1 to the Americans and Italy in trouble. By the 5th end, America had increased their lead by 1. And Egidio Marchesi needed to produce something special. But he couldn't dislodge America's stone, and that lead was extended to 9-1. Game not yet over, Italy were looking well set for at least 2 in the 6th. Toombs yet again, though, executed a perfect shot. However, if Marchesi could dislodge that 1 red counter, Italy would score 3. But he got his shot all wrong. 10-1 to the USA, and no coming back from that. A first win for the United States of America. Italy is still without a win. Will need to produce something special if they want to progress.
Great game. Thank you, Angela.